Hey YouTube, it's Mr. North 14, and today I'm going to talk about an issue I have when I dry age. And everybody has this issue. It's pretty much the loss of meat that you have. Okay, because you're basically dry aging this meat and you're putting this in a freezer and it's developing this hard layer out shell that they call pellicle. And after a while, you have to cut that, when you're finished dry aging your steak to a certain time, you have to cut that pellicle off. And when you cut it off, you lose a lot of weight in your steak. So I devised a way where I could dry age my steaks for a short amount of time, but get the flavor of the next level of dry aging or the amount of days. So basically, take a 30-day dry aged steak and make it taste like a 45-day dry aged steak, or take a 45-day dry aged steak and make it taste like a 65-day dry aged steak. And it's a very simple process that I use. And as you can see here, the first step to it is basically I'm doing a reverse sear. Okay, I'm putting it in a bath, my two steaks in a bath of water, sous viving it for 2 hours to a temperature of 105 degrees. Okay, and after I do that, put it in the sous vive at 105 degrees for 2 hours. I'm then going to take it and put it in a vac, basically a marinator that I have with my vac system, and you'll see that coming up in just a short second. And what I do is after I sous vive it for the 2 hours to a temperature of 105, I then cut the bag open, put the bag in this vacuum sealer here, and what I add to it is I add soy sauce. Now the soy sauce is the nutty flavor enhancer. The vac, what it's going to do is it's going to make the meat more tender. Okay, so I'm going to make it so this is a 45-day dry aged steak. I'm going to make that 45-day dry aged steak taste like a 65-day dry aged steak. That way, I don't have to leave it in there and get all that loss from cutting the pellicle off. Okay, so basically, like I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to place the steaks in here, and I'm going to set the vacuum seal for 30 minutes. Okay, to suck up and marinate these steaks in the soy sauce. Now you won't taste the soy sauce. Okay, what you will taste is the enhanced nutty flavor of a 45-day dry aged steak. Okay, so that's the thing here that I'm trying to accomplish. And then there's one last step. Once I put that meat inside the vacuum pack, then I take it outside and I sear it. Okay, I have a caveman gas grill, and basically it's a 1500 degree searing machine. Okay, and it's going to sear in that nutty flavor. It's going to sear in those complex flavors. And remember, the meat is even more tender because not only has it been dry aged for 45 days, but on top of that 45 days of dry aging, now it's going to get that vacuum seal. 30 minutes in that vacuum seal where it's going to open up, it's going to compress, it's going to open up, it's going to compress, and it's going to allow that soy sauce to enter the meat. Okay, then I'm just going to wipe that soy sauce off with some water. Then I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to sear it on a 1500 degree caveman gas grill. And that's going to come up shortly, and you're going to see that. And what you're going to see is that this technique is very simple, but on top of it being very simple, it's going to save you the loss. So you can try this, and if you can taste that nutty flavor at 30 days, then you can do it at 30 days. That's less loss for you. For me, my main thing is 45 days. And when I get to 45 days, I know I got the flavor and the tenderness that I want, and then I can just use my method to increase it. Now, this is the Caveman Grill. I'm outside, as you can see. I got two steaks side by side, and they're searing in that flavor, and it's searing in that tenderness and everything right then and there. Okay, so I did that for about a minute 30 both sides because I like mine at 145 medium. Okay, this is medium. As you can see those char marks, that's where it's tasting. As you can see the juice falling down from there, it's juicy, it's got all the flavor. And as you can see, I know the lighting's a little bad, so I do apologize for that, but I think I turned on the light or something so it got better. So this is the end result right here. As you can see, it's beautiful pink in the middle. It's at 145 perfectly. And this is what I'm enjoying for lunch here. And like I said, this is just amazing, the flavor enhancement here just by doing this simple method. And I hope this works for you. I hope you try this out. And if it does work, let me know. Holler back at me. Tell me, hey, Mr. Noor, this is a great way. And I'm just going to let you see it again. I apologize for the lighting, but that is 145 on the spot for doing it a minute 30 on my gas grill there, the Caveman. And I'm going to cut it up here so you can even see it. As you can see, that tender meat right there, it's amazing. So holler back at me if you like this and this works for you. This is Mr. Noor. Peace out.